Hello, it is Tuesday morning and I would like to make a few comments and talk about a few things that are going on. First off, all of your personal object speeches are graded, so make sure you're going in and looking at those comments. And anything that I'm commenting on that, try to implement those changes into your next speech. So if I tell you to work on hand gestures or not dancing, which is, crossing your feet, rocking your feet back and forth, work on those things for your next speech. On your plan pages, I have made a lot of announcements about reading my comments, and there are so many of you who are not reading my comments. I can tell. It puts an icon next to your name and tells me when you've read my comments, and there are many of you who have not read them. You have to go in there and read those comments. Every single person in here has the ability to make 100% on a plan page. Just because you log in and see that your grade is a 10 out of 20, that's indicating that you need to make some changes, and you can resubmit it and get a 100 if you do it before your speech. So you have to make sure you're logging on often so you have time to do that. Hopefully by now you realize that I grade very, very quickly, and so that gives you time to make the revisions that you need to make. On this famous person's speech, a few things. Any source you use, you have to cite it. So that was a comment on a lot of yours, that you had stuff that you have used from sources and you did not cite that. That is a form of plagiarism, and you have to fix that. If your turnitin.com number was high, I can't accept that. You have to put things in your own words. Just because you may cite something doesn't mean that you can copy and paste full paragraphs over, or 4-line tier and then 4-line tier and 4-line tier and 4-line tier and end up with almost 50%. That's not your work. You can't do that. You have to put this in your own words. So that is a major deal with this speech. That is probably the biggest issue that I saw with these plan pages. So you guys are going to have to go in there and make those revisions and make them quick, and let me know when you're ready to resubmit. I'm in the office every morning from 8 to 11 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and 8 to 10 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I go to class until afternoon, and then I'm gone for the day. And so I won't be able to delete any plan pages that you may have after that time, only in the mornings. With that said, if you want me to look at a plan page, but say you need to go ahead and film it and you want an approval on a plan page, then simply copy and paste it so I can see it in my phone. Copy and paste it in an email to casey.padal@wosc.edu. That'll come to my phone, and I can look at it that way if you need feedback on an afternoon or an evening. So make sure that you are logging in often, getting those revisions done, and making those revisions before you give your speech, because if you don't, your grade will suffer on your plan page and then on your speech, because if you are lacking, a lot of you are lacking a credibility statement in your introduction, even a central idea at this point. Some of you still don't have those. And if you don't have those in your speech, then your grade is really going to suffer. So again, please make sure you're reading those comments, making revisions in both your plan page and in your speech. After the famous person speech, we have 2 speeches left, and those are our biggest speeches. I'll be sending more information about that, but the directions are there about sources, about a visual aid. Please don't use Wikipedia. If you have used Wikipedia with your famous person speech, take it out. You never want to use Wikipedia in anything you do with academics. It is highly frowned upon. So if you have used Wikipedia in your speech, take it out. And if you leave it in, 1, I know you're not reading my comments. 2, I know you've not watched this video. And 3, I've known that you have not read what is posted on the website, because that is posted there. So please don't use Wikipedia. Everything is graded up at this point, so go through and look. If you have a missing grade for anything, let me know. But a famous person plan page is due soon. Most of the grades for the first discussion are posted. I have a few left that I didn't get finished with, that I'll be finished with by tomorrow morning. So if you don't have a grade for that yet, then hold until tomorrow morning after 9 or 10, and the grades for that will be posted. So you guys have all done really well so far. I've enjoyed getting to know you, and I've really enjoyed watching your speeches. You guys have had some really clever and really creative ones. So keep up the good work, as we are nearing the end of this semester, or kind of winding it down with this speech and then only 2 more left and 1 more discussion. So if you have any questions, I'm always here to help, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.